Okay, people, I'm going to ask you a few questions. I want you to think about this too. Everyone says, about experience. What experience does the President of the United States really need? Would he need enough experience to stand up against the Russian government? Would he need enough experience to stand up to the dictators against the world? What kind of experience would he really need? Well, let's take a little look in history about one individual. His name is LECH WALESA, LECHWALESA. He was kind of instrumental in some items that happened from 1990 to 95, a little bit before then. Actuality, he stood up against the whole the Soviet Union as a power. Actuality, he's the individual that got Poland free from the Soviet Union. What was he before he started this movement that got everybody to be free? Oh, a shipyard electrician, a worker, a normal worker. And yet he was able to organize his country to stand up against the most powerful Russian military that ever existed at that time, the Soviet Union, and to free his country from the grips of Soviet communism. But he was just an electrician at a shipyard, just a worker. He didn't go to no college. Matter of fact, I was checking on his degrees. He's got a lot of honorary degrees, but no real degrees. This man had a lot of experience that he brought, and he believed in his country, and he believed in his people and his fellow workers. And that's what makes great men. Not education, not working in the Senate, not working in the Congress, not working with the government. That's what makes liars. That's what makes thieves. So you take a look, and yeah, you look at me and say, oh, what does JD have to offer? And then go in your history book and look up this gentleman. I'll spell his name again for you again. LECHWALESA, and in Poland. See what he went through. I was alive and was conscientious to the environment of the world at the time and the events that happened. And I could tell you that he was no special person. He just believed in his fellow Polish people. He believed in Poland like I believe in you. He brought the Polish people to stand up against the Soviet Union, and they freed their nation. Just like I'm going to bring the American people up against our Congress, both the House and the Senate. Don't expect Obama to do it. Don't expect McCain to do it. They are part of the the Congress. The Soviet Union was sending people in to appease the people, but they weren't. And they had their people in trying to do. But you can't expect a senator that's part of the problem to fix the problems. You can't expect a senator who helped create the problems to fix what he has done. He doesn't know how. Neither of them do. They could claim all they want, but their history, their performance speaks for themselves. Me? I'm not going to promise you no miracles. No. I am going to tell you I'm going to get our taxes cut. Congress can't say, hey, you guys can't live, but we're going to take it 1/3. No. They're going to have to start cutting back. Is our government too big? Well, the way I look at it, if it grows any bigger, all of us in this country will have to add a room to our house so that a government person can move in. Because that's about as big as our government can get right now without moving into our houses. And they're trying to move in. So yes, our government needs to be reduced. Also, our taxes need to be reduced. We need to build this country back up from the bottom, from the ground up. And we need to do it. Don't look for a senator to do it. They can't do it. They're missing some of the most important tributes of a leader. They don't have no vision, they have no foresight, and they have no direction. They are just meandering through this mess. I told you months ago, I will show you what a leader is. I have given direction on how to handle problems that were coming down the road. And now those problems are here. They need to be handled, and they need to be handled now. But doesn't matter. All you have to do is say, oh, he's not experienced. Just remember, who was experienced that became great leaders? It's the people that make the leader great, not the person. You together with me will become great. We will continue on together. We will make this country the way it should be, but it's going to be us together. I cannot do it alone, and I'm not going to promise you I'm going to do it alone. There is no way that I can do it. Thank you. Have a nice day. This is JD.